Windows 7?
Yes.
I'm afraid something rather complicated has happened with my driver's license.
Sorry to hear that. What happened?
Well, you see, I came from another state and I let my driver's license lapse. And
Yes.
should I wait until you finish?
I don't think so. It's a very long book.
But are you listening to my problem?
I can read and listen at the same time. Do go on.
Anyway, I took the driving test again and passed it and got my temporary license, which has now expired, and I've never gotten my permanent one. And when I called about it, they said they had lost me in the computer and they had no record of my taking the test. And so they couldn't send me my license, even though I did take and pass the test. It's your turn to say something.
Wait a minute. Oh my. What seems to be the matter? In one sentence.
I haven't received my driver's license.
Let me see if we have a record of you on the computer.
I'm not on the computer.
What is your name?
I'm not there.
How do you spell that?
I'm not on the computer. I went to Windows 3 and they told me there was no record of me on the computer.
I am not Windows 3. I am Windows 7. And I need to know your name.
James Agnes.
A as in aardvark, G as in gesundheit, N as in nincompoop, E as in excruciating, S as in seltzer water, pause, J as in Jupiter, A as in Agnes, M as in Mary, E as in excruciating, and S as in slow lingering death. Well, you're not on the computer.
I told you I wasn't.
Fine, I'll give you a cookie at the end of the day. How else may I help you?
I would like to get my permanent license.
Sorry, we have no record of you.
Yes, but I have my temporary license.
This temporary license has expired.
Yes, I know it's expired.
It's no longer valid license.
I know. That's why I want my permanent one. I hadn't realized it hadn't come in the mail until this one had already expired. I presumed everything was all right.
What a funny thing to do. You do not have a valid driver's license. How did you get here to the Division of Motor Vehicles?
I took a taxi.
You prove that to me?
What?
Did you give a receipt from the taxi?
No, I didn't.
I trust you did not drive here yourself, did you, Mr. James Agnes?
No, I realize my license is not valid.
That is correct. You have an invalid license. Good morning.
But you're not helping me.
How may I help you then?
I want my driver's license.
Take the driving test first.
But I took the driving test already.
I have no record of that.
I know you have no record of it. Some schmuck lost in the computer.
I need not speak Yiddish to me. Make an appointment to take the driving test. Go to window 4.
I don't want to take the test again.
Well, when did you take it before?
It's the same date as that on my temporary license.
February 3rd, 1888. The Division of Motor Vehicles did not exist in 1888.
All right, it's a typo. Clearly, it's meant to be 1988.
I am willing to agree with you that it is most likely a typo. So, let's stick to the rules on everything. I am human. What did you say your name was again?
Agnes James.
That's A as an aardvark, G as in
Agnes James.
Let me see if we have a record of you on the computer.
You don't. I told you, you don't.
Why are you shouting at me? And I am shouting at, I don't feel like cooperating.
But you haven't been cooperating.
I have been cooperating. If I had not been cooperating, you would have been yelling at me much earlier.
I want my license.
You can't have it. You're not on the computer.
But that's not my fault.
And it's not my fault. We are both blameless. Isn't that a nice feeling?
You are not helping me.
I'm doing everything I can in my power.
But don't you have more power than you're using? Can't you, for instance, type me into the computer and then send me my license?
No. Only the secretary at the driving test can do that.
But when the secretary forgets to do do that at the time of the driving test, can't someone else do it then?
If the secretary is willing to write a note admitting that she has forgotten to type in your name, then I can enter your name into the computer and then we will fire her.
No, I don't. I want you to lose your job.
I don't see how you can expect me to help you if you're going to be hostile.
Isn't there anything you can suggest that will solve my problem?
If you relive the initial driving test when it has finished, then you can ask to watch the secretary type in your name and your test result into the computer.
Your suggestion is that I relive the initial driving test.
It's a hypothetical suggestion, I admit, but it is the most of what I can think of to assist you.
Could I see your supervisor, please?
My supervisor is in the other room shredding documents and cannot be disturbed.
I want you to tell me what I can do that will solve my problem. And I want you to tell me right now.
Move out of New York.
That's a good suggestion. Thank you.
Ohio's nice.